Hi, Linda. Thanks for coming by. I'm gonna start in like 1 minute. Well, might as well start. Yeah, I'm wearing my favorite leather jacket. It's one of the most expensive thing I ever, no, shouldn't say that, but I own in terms of clothing. So yeah, and I have my trusty favorite cup, a mug with me that I got in my travels. I travel across the country a lot. There were times when I would put up anywhere from 20 to 70,000 miles in either a rental or my car per year. That's a lot of mileage. Hi Angela, how are you? So yeah, I'm gonna start right now. So today I'm gonna introduce some of the freebies I'm gonna throw out today, giveaway today. So these are a lot of the samples that I used to carry. No one's ever worn them. So today when you place an order with me after watching the video, I will throw in some samples of products. And I'm gonna say something like 20 different earrings. I would normally give about 20 to 30, 10. So these are some of the freebie earrings you'll be getting from placing an order today. Then there is something like this type of metal dangle earrings, matte finish with crystals. So this is probably a little out of season, but still, regardless, this is made of suede leather. There's, I don't know if this makes sense for upcoming St. Patrick's Day with pinkish shamrock, although this isn't probably shamrock, this is 3-leaf clover. And then something like this. Yeah, look, these earrings, you'll get 20 of these earrings in your bag, in your order, when you place an order today after watching this live. I'm just gonna throw on these sunglasses because the lights are really bothering. And I'm gonna give another coupon code pretty soon. So today I'm gonna go over some of our new arrivals for this week. These, actually the whole collection that I have today for you is all made in Korea. Gold, 18 karat gold. Actually they say now it's 14K gold, 14 karat gold dipped as opposed to 18K. The difference being when you have something that's a higher number, that means it's a deeper yellowish gold color as opposed to lighter. So 14K would be slightly lighter than it would lose the red tint in there, and it's more. Hi Donna. So there's these are 14K as opposed to being 18 karat gold dipped and made in Korea, and made of all brass alloy, and also Cubic-Zirconias. All right, without further ado, this is a musical note necklace. It kind of looks like a high heel shoe, but it's a musical note for sure. I could get it to focus. NN6151, NN6151. It comes in gold and rhodium for white gold. Let's see if I could. I actually upgraded my phone just for this type of live to have better camera. I don't know if it shows, but anywho, so NN6151 RCR for rhodium, GCR for gold. Moving on, no pun intended, but similar note. NN6152 GCR. I'm sure there's some naming for these, but I mean, they're musical notes to me, regardless of their shape. Another musical note. NN6152 GCR, and then 6152 RCR. And they're all 14 inches with an extra 2-inch extension in the back. And like I said, these are all brass with Cubic-Zirconias. Yes, this got, I mean, I can't even, the camera wouldn't even pick up on how small these Cubic-Zirconias are. Maybe, maybe not, but there's a whole ton of them embedded in there. NN6152 GCR RCR. So those of you who are watching, if you want to save these for later, a friend of mine reminded me that you can actually screen capture from on your phone or on your computer, so you could search for that particular SKU on our website later. This is Circle of Life, is that what it's called? NN6168 Golden Rhodium. It's got one bigger ring that has crystal or cubic zirconias, and the smaller circle that has no cubic zirconias on them. NN6168 GCR for gold, NN6168 RCR for white gold. If you could tell. Again, 14 inches with 2 inches extension. Moving on. I don't know if you could hear the background music. I have some kind of, you know, those continuously playing YouTube video that has some kind of cafe jazzy music. YouTube is great for that, great for some kind of background noise. All right, so this is a dual layered necklace, and I'm just trying to see that it is actually a one necklace and not a, there are items that sometimes we carry that are 2 separate or 3 separate necklaces in one car, but this is actually just one necklace that has dual layered. One very tiny puffy heart charm and slightly larger heart charm with cubic zirconias. NN6171 GCR for gold, and NN617 RCR for rhodium. If I could, there they are. And just want to flip it over for you to take a look at how the back looks like. It's slightly, it has some kind of curvature. It's slightly, not so much. NN6171 GCR for gold, RCR for rhodium, white gold. Moving on. Some bracelets. I'm going to have to take some of these out of the packaging to show you. BB6275 gold, BB6275 rhodium, BB6274 gold, G for gold, BB6274 for rhodium, and the one that I'm going to take out of packaging is this, BB6275. It looks like that, but it's in fact a very nice quality mesh type of elastic. So it's not it's rubber band, but it's got tension in the coiled wire like elastic. So it's I actually have a mock-up wrist hand somewhere. One day I'll bring that here, and possibly, because it won't look. And this is really nice quality, nice plating, very gold, and without any use of any kind of beads or rubber bands to make them stretch. So this was BB6275. Let me put it back in the card, on the card. BB6275, G for gold, R for rhodium, and then I have BB6274 gold, 6274 R for silver, white gold. This has a butterfly. And how these look, it's a small closure there. I would say it's about an 3 1/4 inch extension in the back. And it'd be safe for me to assume that this bracelet measures about 7 inches from end to end, and then there's an inch extension. to recap, BB6275G for gold, R for rhodium, BB627 for gold, G for gold, R for rhodium. Moving on, some earrings. I honestly cannot see why this will be trending, but it is. For a lot of you who have some conservative customer base, maybe this, you know, I hate saying this, but sometimes, you know, stay away from these. These are rather huge earrings. Not necessarily heavy, but they're just very, very chunky and huge. And I know some of you don't feel comfortable with this, but for sizing purposes, I'll put them on my face. I guess it's not that huge, but it's pretty big, and it's not. I mean, the weight isn't. It's not the weight. It's rather the volume. Volume is very, very chunky. So EE6181 for gold, 6181R for rhodium, and then we have EE6180G for gold, EE6180R for rhodium. Hi, Kimberly. Someone say something. I don't know if my comments are turned off or what, but I haven't seen anyone putting any comments for the past few videos. Yeah, so that's that. And then here's another chunky group. EE6179, G for gold, R for white gold, rhodium. EE6179, G for gold, and R for rhodium. And then I have EE6178, G for gold here, and R for rhodium, white gold here. I think these are doable. Spam call, should have done that. Do not disturb, but again, for sizing purposes. But it's really not, it's not that heavy. It's just, it's very, very chunky. It'll create some kind of gold gilded accessories look. All right, moving on. I'm looking at my time to see. All right, so these are more our regular casual customer base. Should I say door knockers, or door knockers are kind of 80s or 90s? So, I mean, it has that shape, door knocking knocker shape. EE6209, EE6209, G for gold, and R for rhodium. EE6203, G for gold, R for rhodium. I'm going to take one of these out and show you the back of the earrings. It's a post earrings, and I believe so this particular our entire line of earrings today, they all have sterling silver posts. So it looks like that. Knocking doors there, and with posts with clutches in the back, like so. For pierced ears only. And then this other one, EE6203, it kind of reminds you of Pac-Man from way back when. But if you wore them, you'll see that. You'll see it like that, or you want to see it like this. But the way it's laid, it looks kind of, sort of reminds you of a Pac-Man game character. Okay, so moving on. EE6209 GNR, EE6203 GNR. Okay, moving on. This is more of that designer look that was all the hype, and it's still one of our best-selling categories at the moment when it comes to post earrings. This particular designer look from last year that was really, really hot, and it is still very, very strong. EE6202, R for rhodium, G for gold. EE6202, R for rhodium, and G for gold. This is an interestingly artsy shape. It is similar to that particular designer look, but it's got some angled surfaces, if I could call it that. But when you wore them, it'll look like you'll see this is how it lays in the package, but when you wore them on your earlobes, it kind of looks like that. It's standing up. So EE6201, R for rhodium, G for gold. EE6202, R for rhodium, and G for gold. Moving on. This is, I think these are very classy, although rich is how you would describe them in this gold chunks, square chunks earrings. EE6200G for gold, R for rhodium, EE6200G for gold, and R for rhodium. And then I have EE6197R for rhodium, EE6197G for gold. I'm going to take some of these out. So, kind of looks like that. My new and upgraded expensive phone still has trouble focusing on this cube-looking, hammered, textured post earrings. And this was EE6200. And then I have these is EE6197. Oh, there it is. It's textured like so. And I would say, I would venture to guess is about 3/4 of an inch in diameter. It's pretty thick, but not chunky or heavy at all. Okay, so to recap, I have EE6200G for gold, R for rhodium, EE6197, R for rhodium, and G for gold. All right, moving straight on. I'll take care of that later. In a similar fashion, a very chunky, very gold look. EE6196, G for gold, R for rhodium. That's how it looks. EE6196, and then EE6195 looks like that. EE6195G for gold, and R for rhodium. All right, moving on. This is very interesting. I have EE6183, G for gold, R for rhodium, and G. 6193 looks like this. Is it focusing in correctly? And has got the posts like so. That's EE6183. And then these drop earrings. And it has some movement there. EE6215, G for gold, and R for rhodium. Again, these are all post earrings. And they have sterling silver posts. When it comes to post earrings on our website, 100% of our post earrings has what they're called hypoallergenic surgical steel posts. So that it minimizes any chance of anybody feeling having the allergic reaction to them. But this particular group right here, they all have sterling silver posts. that would further minimize any chance of anybody having any kind of allergic reaction. All right, more of these dangle earrings. EE6211, G for gold, R for rhodium. EE6211, G for gold, R for rhodium. And then moving on, the hearts, the double hearts. This is a very nice design here. I've seen many of double heart drop earrings, but this is a new take on them. EE6210, G for gold, R for rhodium, and I will show you again with the not surgical steel posts. These are sterling silver posts with clutches, and this is what it looks like. There you go. And then the other ones, the hearts, EE6210, looks like that. It's got some movement. And again with the sterling silver post with clutches. 6211, 6210. Okay, so let me show you some studs. Again, same thing. These are all 100% brass alloy with Cubic-Zirconia and with sterling silver posts. The first one is the very tiny, which I should be better prepared and have some kind of ruler by my side, but I would guess it's about 6 or 7 millimeters in height. The teardrop earrings. Again, this is post stud earrings with the sterling silver post. EE6149, RCR for rhodium, GCR for gold. And then comes the heart shape with tons of those little tiny Cubic-Zirconias. EE6142, RCR for rhodium, GCR for gold. EE6142, RCR for rhodium, GCR for gold. Yeah, that's about 12 millimeters in height. And then lastly on this board, I guess it would match the musical note necklace I showed earlier. EE6152, RCR for rhodium, GCR for gold. And if I may try to, why can't I do that? Oh, that's why. All right, got it. So got it. This eye. EE6152, RCR for rhodium, GCR for gold. All right, yeah, that's the, and then again, going back to the earlier board, this would match perfectly with those particular earrings. Just showed you. And for necklace, it'll be NN6152. For earrings, it'll be EE6152. Last but not least today, I wish someone could tell me what this is. I mean, it's a leaf earring, but is there a name for it? I don't know. All right, so the first one, EE6137, GCR for gold, RCR for rhodium. I want to take these out of the package to show you. So these are of, I guess it's a nail head, and it's it's a simulated nail. If you could tell. Come on, camera, focus. Cannot focus. Like on my right here, that's a nail head, and it's the other side has the end of the nail, and it's a kind of a curvy hoop earrings, very small. I would say it's about ½ an inch in diameter if it was a circle. And this is EE6137, GCR for gold, RCR for rhodium, and then this, just what seems to be a leaf earrings, fall leaf earrings. It's EE6152, GCR for gold, RCR for rhodium. EE6125, GCR for gold, and RCR for rhodium. All right, that's what I have for you today, but I want to kind of reiterate what I showed you earlier. So today, I was not lazy. It's just so happened that I keep wanting to bring up St. Patrick's Day, and I guess years ago we used up the code St. Patrick, so I had to come up with last week or 2 days ago, St. Patrick without the S at the end. St. Patrick. Use this again. I'll make right after the live, I'll make this coupon reusable. So over $300, you take $30 off, right? St. Patrick, not St. Patrick's, or no apostrophe, just like that. Lowercase, capital, doesn't matter. St. Patrick, and even if you did get a $30 off a few days ago, you get it again. $30 off for orders of $300 or more. And if you're, as you know, I'm sure, if you're in the continental US, we offer $200 free shipping threshold. So if you order $200 or more, you get free shipping via UPS Ground. All right, and I want to remind you, and maybe possibly show you something other than what I showed you earlier, but all right, here we go. Here you go. And you get these earrings for free, up to 20 of them. Just samples. No one's ever worn them. And like that. Something like these. Like these. Whole bunch of earrings. I have just so many of these to give out. So I want to give you these earrings. These, we sell them on our website. You can probably check it right now. GSE4489. We sell them for like $6, $7. So all of these earrings are of substantial value, so you get 20 of these earrings. Not this particular 20 of the same earrings, but you get a whole assortment of 20 different earrings when you place an order today. We're using the coupon code St. Patrick, and up to more than $300, and you also get free shipping. You get $30 off your order, and you get a whole bunch of these earrings. So why not place an order today? All right, thank you very much for coming, and I hope I'm getting better. I've been doing this for at least a couple weeks now. I am still very nervous every time, but hopefully I'm getting better. All right, thank you everyone, and have a great rest of the day. Bye.